The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Let's talk about it, y'all. Welcome back to number one, Reality Junkie, where I take my reality TV junk and I just dump it right on you. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to this channel for more housewives content. And you guys, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is literally giving. It's giving everything, and we must talk about it. So, first thing we're going to talk about today in this video, you guys see the thumbnail. We're going to talk about Kyle and her protesting so much, her freaking out, her leaving the beautiful event that Bose put on. And it just seems like too much. So let's just dig into it. Okay, so in this particular episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, we see that Bose has put together this lovely event for relaxation. She realizes the event that Sutton put on was supposed to be a sisterhood. Didn't quite end up that way. We still have a lot of division within the group. So look, let's really relax and enjoy each other's company. But of course, does that happen? Absolutely not. So we skip forward to the meat and the potatoes. Let's skip forward to the meat and the potatoes. We have the situation, of course, with Dorit and Kyle, and they are still in turmoil. Okay, they are still in turmoil with this whole texting situation. We find out that Kyle has read the text message to Erica, Sutton, and Garcelle. And all that Dorit is asking is that she reads the message to her. Now, note to self that Dorit did ask about reading, the messages prior to Kyle actually reading the message, which prompted her to read the message. Follow me. I know it's confusing. However, now that she's read the message to certain people and not everyone, is becoming awkward because there's fodder amongst the group like, well, this is what she said in the message. Well, look, Kyle, you knew by reading the message to anyone that it was going to cause this kind of confusion, right? Y'all stop. Sorry, my kittens are just like all over the place right now as I'm packing to go to Jamaica, but that's sidebar. Anyway, so my thing is when you choose to read the message to only a few members of the group, it's going to cause some issues amongst the others who did not, because they're going to find out. And of course, they find out. Let's start with Bose. She finds out from Garcelle, and Bose is like, wait a minute, what? All Dorit is asking for is clarity, and Kyle is willing to read the message to the people who it doesn't matter to versus the person who she should be reading it to that it absolutely matters to, which is Dorit. And I totally agree with her on that. So again, let's fast forward. So Bose is like, look, this is my event, but you know what? I'm going to ask Kyle. I got to know Kyle. I got to know. Kyle, you read the message to Garcelle. She brought it up. But you haven't read the message to me. Oh, now this part, I get what she was trying to do. She's trying to show that, look, you see that my allegiance is with Dorit. So you're not going to read the message to those who are in allegiance with Dorit. You're only going to read the message to those who are, kind of not, that are on the outs with Dorit, with the exception of Erica. And we'll get to her in the next video because I don't have enough time in this video. We're going to talk about Erica. But anyway, so Bose is like, look, you didn't read me the message. So, Kyle's like, you know what? I'm going to just read the message in front of everyone. And after that, I'm leaving. I can't take this. And it just seemed to me to be just a bit too much. My thing is, if you read the message one time, why would it be a problem with reading it again? Why are you having a bout of what looks like a little bit of anxiety? And it's because I believe she knows what she said was wrong. She knows what she said was wrong and how it's going to look, which is why she is, trying to preface, this whole dissertation prior to reading the message. Dorit's like, and, of all people, Dorit talk a lot, but she's like, just read the message. Like, enough of the talk. Read the message. Just read the message. And I kind of laugh because, again, Dorit is not my favorite person, but I have to be Team Dorit in this situation. Kyle has forced me to be Team Dorit. So y'all see, I'm passionate about this because I just watched this episode, so it's super fresh. Anyway, So Dorit's like, just read the message. And Kyle is, when I say struggle boat, okay, that boat is sinking. She is trying to read this message and she is crying, and she's not reading it as eloquent as she read it with the other girls. Here, she's hyperventilating and trying to explain herself in between the lines in the message. Now, we read the message. We went through it last week when the show came out, and I did the review on that. However, this time, I'm not going to put it in there because you guys know what the message said. What's funny to me is that she was struggling to read this message when all she had to do, if she knew that she wasn't doing anything wrong, wouldn't she just read it with confidence? Like, wouldn't she just read it like, yep, I said this, and that. This is what I said. Instead, she is freaking out and then begins to, what appears to me, and let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, appears to gaslight everyone. We are women of a particular age, or we are too old to be talking about this and too old to be dealing with this. Ma'am, what? No. You don't get to send messages and then pretend that the messages shouldn't mean anything. You finally have a chance to address a message with the person who it really matters to, and now it's everyone else's fault. No, ma'am. Kyle really this season is like frustrating me. And you know what? Dorit called it. And again, it's just so crazy that I'm here on Team Dorit this season, because normally I'm just like, she drives me nuts sometimes. But in this particular case, when she said that maybe Kyle just doesn't know how to be real, I felt like that hit that hit in the gut. That hit in the gut, because it does appear that she's just not in reality. And we think about it. She's not in reality with the situation with her and Mo. She's not in reality the situation with her and the other Morgan. She's not in reality with the situation with PK and her. She is living in La La Land. And Dorit actually hit the nail right on the head. What do you guys think? Do you think Kyle is literally living in La La Land? Do you think that this particular episode really shows that Dorit is, valid in her thoughts and her feeling of something nefarious going on? I believe it does, but I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think? And let me know in the comment section below. And look, I just took my reality TV junket. I just dumped it right on you. Peace.